How you doing, Louis?
Hey, Brad, how you doing? Have a good morning.
Have a good morning, Louis.
Hey, our viewers, here we are again. Sunday, July the 14th. Today is Bastille Day in France. Means the French Revolution. I don't remember the time. I think it was 1789, something like that.
Okay, and I want to welcome everybody to another edition of Garage Door Politics. My name is Greg.
My name is Louis.
And we want to welcome our Facebook viewers, our YouTube viewers, Periscope, Twitter viewers, and our audio listeners on Anchor FM, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, just to name a few. And it's like Louis said, it's Bastille Day. Okay, and also it's Ice Raid Day too. And, we have
I may have something
well,
to
that's
comment about
you know what
that,
you know what it's only about it's only for the people that already been served papers and they've already had their day in court, and it's basically they've already got their deportation
procedures.
yeah, pretty much. So but they still haven't left. So now
The problem is, many people are saying, let's get rid of ICE. Okay, why? What ICE is doing is just following what they have been told. Who tells them to do that?
well, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, the new Hitler.
No.
No.
Obama.
Obama didn't do that the way he is doing.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
There were already over 650,000 deported during the Obama administration, and
That was 8 years.
okay.
Now he wants to overcome Obama.
Well, we got too many criminals here. Too many criminals.
I am a criminal.
No, you're not. You're here. You're a legal resident of the United
Is that
States of
criminal?
America. Well, I can't help your criminalization policies, but it's just like
We can't act the way we have been doing. That's not the way this country has been.
we have to follow our laws, But right now, from what I've seen, there's
But
been no
not
activity.
the way it has been done. Now, I see the vice president, about this girl. We talk about
No,
that.
well, that's all right
Hold
because
on. Let me finish with the
ahead.
vice president.
Go ahead. What's wrong with Mike Pence?
We already know
I don't understand.
everything is screwed up on the shelters, so-called shelters. And he doesn't, he's getting blind too. Oh no, everything looks pretty good to me. Holy heck, the video showed me something else.
It's a holding cell. Don't get arrested in L.A. County because they'll put you one just like that. L.A. County Jail. San Francisco has the same thing. It's called a holding cell.
Texas too.
It's called a holding cell.
New Mexico too.
And they move you from there.
Arizona too.
It's a holding cell. L.A. County.
Yeah, it's
LA
so
County.
crowded. It's so crowded that people can't. People can't even lay down.
Well,
They don't have room, and they have been there for 40. You know, Greg.
well, that seems like we got a lot of criminals in this country then.
I would say, let's put it that way, 80% of the American population are gonna...
I didn't say that. You're putting words in
I'm
my mouth.
asking.
No.
No, I'm not putting words on your mouth. I'm asking.
I'm talking about the big cities.
And
Well, that's where all the crime is.
yeah,
big
5%.
it's quite a bit on the
It's not
population.
quite a bit for the population.
Well, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, and that's why our jails are overcrowded, and our prisons are overcrowded.
Our
and
jails are overcrowded
Congress won't do
because
anything to
of
the
the
laws.
laws
Congress,
of the
Congress. There we go.
right. Our jails are overcrowded because the way we have our laws written.
Okay, I agree with that totally. So what needs to be done?
Change the damn laws.
Well, then tell Nancy Pelosi. No, she makes money off of that. See,
How the heck she makes money when having people being in prison?
because it's like a
You
social
talk about-
problem. It's like a social
It's
problem.
a social problem.
You don't want to fix it. You don't want to fix it. That means you have nothing left
But hold
to
on.
be able to argue to people about.
This is something that I never could understand. Because the Dutch, they took care of that pretty good. And we are still behind the Dutch for 30 or 40 years.
Well, I understand that they legalize drugs over there too.
That's all.
Well, do you want people walking around snorting cocaine in the Walmart?
They do that.
Yeah, no, you can't do it in public.
Now-
I don't think.
Now you get in trouble.
Yeah, well,
See, that's the fine line.
well, everything's a fine line.
Which I don't do. If I buy cocaine, which I don't like, I don't even like it.
You don't like?
I like nothing of that.
You didn't like it before?
Never did.
Okay.
Throughout my life.
Oh, well, you gotta look like a
No, I can't do-
head of a cartel.
The problem is,
The Brazilian cartel. You're the godfather.
not even close to that. The problem is, we have, I think it's about what, 40% of inmate population is just because
Of drugs. I understand.
Drugs.
I understand that, but
and
they're
we pay for them to stay there.
but a lot of them now are getting exonerated. Okay, but let's don't get off track on this. Let's go back to ICE. Let's go back to ICE. Let's go back to ICE. Let's get back on there. So now, from what I've seen this morning, because it is Sunday morning, President Trump announced he was going to do the raids, and that's the ones that already been served papers, the ones that already been to court, the ones that were told to leave, got documentation said you have to leave this country, and they refused to leave this country.
Okay, let me put that way. If they were served to leave the country, you expect ICE to find them? The heck no!
Well, they just go to the last known address. That's all they can do.
That's all.
That's all they can do.
They are not even there anymore. Somebody else is living there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now they're gonna break in.
Instead of hose A, you got hose B.
Right.
Okay, and then hose C.
Whatever. But
know.
it's not ICE is active.
You know.
No, it's
But
a
anyway, it's if you cross the border illegal. Let's go to a video. I want to go to this video.
I want to talk about
Okay. Well, let's listen. Let's listen to an excerpt from this video.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car,
This is,
I'm going to be
ex-
separated. When I was
ICE
a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence,
I'm
I
aware.
separated that father
Mr.
from
Honan,
his
with all
family.
due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
Now, what is an asylee?
When you enter the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
That's it right there.
Seeking
the code.
asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
Now, let's go back to that. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what does this Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? What is her experience on immigration?
Good question.
You know,
Because exactly that I just told you
I don't
twice
understand what her.
Twice.
Yeah.
about how the heck even the Democratic Party is giving her so much brain dead, no knowledge, and a waitress.
Well, bartender, let's say it right.
No,
Let's
you
say
are-
it right.
the way I see she's was just a waitress.
Well, bartender, wait, I don't know what
No,
they call it.
bartender is
Whatever.
different.
Whatever.
Bartender has to go
Anyway,
to school
but I wanted
to take a ball.
Well, maybe
She didn't. She just wait, no. Practically naked.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to know what her experience is with the immigration and how she got on this committee. And I think it's because of the infighting between her and Pelosi and the squad. They call them the squad now. Before,
Yeah,
They're called the squad,
Yeah.
which
I
re-
saw this morning.
which sounds kind of high schoolish to me. The squad. That's like the cheerleading squad or the pet squad or the cheer squad. You know. I mean, where are we at here with all this? You know, because I believe that immigration needs to be fixed, and it needs
Oh,
to be
yes,
fixed right away.
It's overdue
Yeah.
for decades.
Well, I want to elaborate on that, but first, has anybody thought about starting your own podcast, audio podcast? We did, and when we decided we wanted to give it a shot, we had lots of questions, and we have recorded an episode. How do we upload it to platforms like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
Amen, you other.
and a lot of others, and so we found Anchor FM. Anchor FM is your one-stop shop for uploading, recording, and getting your audio podcast out to these platforms.
Broadcast.
And best of all, it's 100% free and really easy to use. So anyway, if you would like to start your own audio podcast, let's go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start, and they'll get you started right away. Anyway, Louis, let's go back to the immigration. Now, what do you think should happen at the border? Do you think these people in the detention centers ought to be let out into the heart of the country?
It's already happening.
Okay, why? Why?
Because they have so many that they can hold everybody.
But isn't that against the statute, like the former ICE director said, and he quoted to AOC?
What they gonna do?
Well,
Start to shoot like the
no,
Nazis?
send them back.
We have procedures.
Oh.
It's not just dump them on the Rio Grande.
Why not? You're here illegal. Okay, what
See,
would
that's the
happen?
problem.
Well, what would happen?
Rio Grande is the border. So half of it belongs to the United States, half of it belongs to Mexico. Okay, so you have to dump them on the other side.
I got a
because
question.
Once they see what the United States, they come back.
Well,
Easy.
Well, I got a
U.S.
question.
back.
I got a question, Louis. I got a question. Now,
Go ahead.
say I jumped off a ship in the Rio de Janeiro harbor, and I'm from another country, and I jump off the ship and I swim the shore. I have no papers, no nothing. Does Brazil welcome me with open arms, or do they?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
So what usually is the procedure then? Do I go to the nearest jail? Where do I go?
I don't have much of information on that because the way I have been dealing with people, Brazilian people at this point, they all are afraid the Muslims,
Why? Why?
terrorists,
Why?
terrorists.
Well, you know something else.
And there I already found out they are me right there, and I keep telling, be careful because the enemy now doesn't come from the outside.
Okay. Well,
They
anyway,
are already within
well,
the country.
that's fine. But I was just curious about another country's immigration laws. So, but I think our laws need to be fixed in this country. I think we need to fix them. We got to fix them. We got to fix them because
I
this
keep
is
saying that.
well. But how
We
come?
have been talking about that See what? For 1 year
Well,
now.
who fixes all this stuff? It's called the House of Representatives. They create the bills, and then the Senate approves the bills, and that's the way it works in this country. Well, if the Congress never creates a bill, then the Senate has nothing to approve.
The Senate can come. They can come up with a bill too.
Well, they can, but they have to send it to the House of Representatives for them to vote on. So if they block
Let's
it,
fight.
yeah, it's a mess. It's just a flipping mess.
Let's fight. That's what democracy is all about.
So now we got this going on. They in Aurora, Colorado yesterday at an ICE detention facility, they took down and burned the American flag, and on the same post raised the Mexican flag.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Burning the American flag.
Yeah, they took it down and burned it. The protesters
They
did.
had to
Then
go
you
to
had a
jail.
protester in somewhere in Washington State tried to set fire to an ICE detention facility, and the police shot and killed him.
Yeah, that I saw
Okay,
this morning.
so I think it's out of hand. I think it's out of hand. But why raising a Mexican flag at an ICE detention facility? Is because
I would
they're all
like to
Mexicans
know-
in there?
I would like
Is
to
it all
know.
Mexicans in there?
Right. It seems to be.
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, what seems to be.
But
Now, do we Americans go to Mexico, burn the Mexican flag, and put the American? I never heard of it.
no, we only did it during the Mexican War in
But that was 300 years ago.
1842. I think we did capture Mexico
That
City.
was different.
Yeah, it was.
No,
It was a war. It was a war.
That was a war, a
Right.
different society, different ideas.
Right.
It's not what we have now.
Yeah, but now we're not at war, right?
We are.
Yeah, from within. We are at war within.
We are at war with them. We are at war with the poor people who wants to flood the country. We are at war with the Taliban. We are still at war with ISIS. What happens?
Okay. Well,
We
anyway.
still- Hold on, let me finish,
Well,
please.
But I don't want to get off track here. You're running down the track.
ISIS now is doing things in Africa because they moved to Africa.
That's fine. That's fine. But that's for
And
another
I got
day.
something
We'll talk
this
about that
morning.
for another day. Anyway, going back to the immigration, we got real big problems here. But now, as far as I know, no ICE. No, ICE hasn't, as far as I know, detained anyone in Los Angeles, and Chicago's not going to help. Bill de Blasio was on TV earlier today saying he's not going to help in New York City.
None of those
And,
cities
well,
that
you know,
are targeted,
Yeah.
ICE is not going to get any help
Okay.
from the local police.
Let's let them run rampant in your community. Let them, all the criminals that were supposed to be deported, just let them in your community. And
Oh, the criminals?
Yeah. Well, they got the abortion papers. They're
I
criminals.
disagree. Now,
They got papers. They're
I
criminals.
disagree.
They're in this country illegally. That's illegal.
not a criminal.
It is.
No, Trump is made.
Under the statute, what the gentleman
Trump
just
is
read,
made it.
it's under the United States
That's
statute.
his idea because
No,
he's
it's
a nice
law.
man.
It's law.
I don't think so.
It is law. It is law. You're totally wrong on this.
If you come as illegal, you can be a criminal if you have
Oh no. Okay.
2 kids.
Just open the
You
flipping
have-
water then. Come on, just open them all up. What the hell?
It has
Just
been.
let them all. Let them all in.
It has
What
been.
the hell? Hell, just let them all in, and then lock up your women and daughters.
It has been
Lock up
since,
your women and daughters.
has been since 1812.
Not true.
Oh,
not true.
the heck.
Not true. Not
At the
true.
moment, the United States waged war against Spain in 1812.
Not 1812 wasn't Spain. Great Britain. War of 1812 was Great Britain. You're gonna have to study you must have went to the same school that AOC went on the history lesson.
Forget, I wasn't even here.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So what are we going to do with the borders then? What are we going to do? What is the answer? Who needs to act on this?
Difficult answer for that.
Difficult answer.
Because I still, no, I keep talking, no, thinking. And I say, how we can straighten this out? I said that weeks ago. What United States has to do with those Central American countries come up with a Marshall Plan like it was done in Europe.
I agree.
Because at this point, you see, after the Marshall Plan in Europe, you don't see Europeans come to the United States anymore.
No, they pretty much, yeah, but then you got everybody else coming into Europe because they opened their borders. So,
That's different.
yeah. So anyway, that's I think Congress.
That's what we have to do.
The trouble is, next week after the Mueller supposedly is going to testify, the week after,
they keep it on.
moving it back, and then Congress is going to be out for 6 weeks. But what's going to happen then?
So everything is going to be dead for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Trump is going to love it because then he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he still can't do whatever he wants. So anyway,
here and there.
anyway, we'll see what happens with the immigration, and we'll report on that next week. Anyway, we're at our shame pile this week, and that's where we shame people or countries or things or whatever. Who you got this week?
AOC,
Okay, and tell us why. Elaborate.
I already said.
Well, you just saw it too.
A brain dead waitress.
Okay.
And she's not
An expert
of what?
of anything?
Serving plates.
Oh.
She's an expert on that.
She's an expert
Other
in
than
that.
that, she's a brain dead.
Okay. Well, my shame.
I hope she can hear me.
Okay. Anyway.
I want to have to come up to me.
Okay, she don't care. She don't care.
I don't.
Anyway, she's going to be Speaker of the House pretty soon anyway. Anyway.
That remains to be seen.
Anyway, my
I
shame.
hope you're not.
My shame is that guy.
Oh, my God.
One of Bill Clinton's friends, or a lot of, besides Bill, there are a lot of other people, and that's going to come out later on in his trial. But you know, what a sick puppy. What a sick pedophile. Man.
I said to you.
What I know, I saw
something
it. I
to
saw
him
it. But he's a
morning.
sick person, and I think he needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
He has to. They have to send him to a hospital. That's what he needs.
Well, no, I think he needs to go to prison.
A hospital.
Yeah, hang out with El
He's a
Chapo.
maniac.
He's hanging out with El Chapo right now, anyway. So they're passing stuff off, so it's all good. But anyway, that's all the time we have for Garage Door Politics this week, and we want to thank you for watching. And until next time, we will see you on the old flip side, as they like to call it. See you next week.
Looks like my grandfather's mustache. He had a mustache like that back in 1912. Over 100 years.
All right, Louie.
Have a good day.
See you, Louie.
Thank you very much.
Okay.